Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Rising, and Capricorn Moon. Welcome to your Akashic Records reading for anyone by Ama Lightworker. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. If you are new, welcome to you. And always remember to subscribe and to turn on the notification bell. These are general readings. For those of you who would like to have a personal reading, please email me at amalightworker@gmail.com. or visit the website www.amalightworker.com. I have already uploaded a whole new reading, a whole new video for your sign and for each sign of the zodiac. And for those of you who are interested, the link for download and purchase is posted down here below in the show more description box. With that being said, now, Capricorn, I will focus on this reading for you. You have a tendency to feel a little bit disappointed. But at the same time, you also have to understand that these could be your inner emotions making you feel that way for no particular reason. You have to give yourself a little bit more time and space because your feeling may be changing. How you feel at the beginning of the month, it's going to be completely different. How you feel toward the midday and toward the end of the month. There could be tiny little things that could make you feel frustrated or irritated. And I'm getting the sense that this is the general energy for a lot of people right now. So in some ways, your patience may be tested. So careful with how you react toward it. And Capricorn, for some of you, they're saying, here's what they're saying. Sometimes it's best not to say anything, but just to sit down, listen, and observe. You don't have to get yourself involved in every situation, in every argument. Sometimes you just need to take some time to yourself, and other time it could be that getting yourself involved into an argument, maybe it's not even worth it. I'm getting the sense that you are going to be very busy. If you are not going to be busy with work, you're going to be very busy with your personal life, running errands, meeting family, gatherings. You're going to be busy with other situations. I'm even getting the sense of that for some of you, you'll be busy with some kind of a class, course, learning, teaching. So there could be things about a learning or a teaching environment that will be showing up. You are going to be given a chance to put the last finishing touches to a project that you are working on. This could be work related. This could be in connection to home remodeling and redecorations, arrangements around the environment where you live. Some of you could be waiting by the phone with news about a childbirth or you'll be waiting by the phone for some sort of a big news coming to you, and you could be patiently or impatiently waiting for this news to come to you. I'm getting the sense that for some of you, the Akashic Records are indicating that you are going to end up with a new smartphone. You could be looking at technology. You end up purchasing a new smartphone. You end up upgrading a plan that you have. You are going to notice that maybe some of these automated programs, either on your phone or on your computer, start to update in all the wrong times for you. So when it comes to you doing some major work that involves the internet, whether it's a meeting, your daily work, make sure that when it comes to the internet, everything is hooked up properly and everything is working. You want to unhook the connection there for a moment or so. That's what I'm getting for some of you before everything goes back up and running again. Make sure that you are not overdoing it. And it's very important that you start to plan for some kind of vacation. Even though that may not be possible for you to go on vacation right now, you still want to plan for a little trip or for a few days off, or plan now for this upcoming vacations for you, for these upcoming travels, if that's the case. And I'm also getting from the Akashic Records that you are going to end up finding something that you either misplaced from a long time ago or something that you had completely forgotten. You're going to start to find things in pockets of clothes that you haven't worn in a while, or purses, bags, suitcases that you haven't used in a while. If you have children, you'll be a little bit worried or concerned. I'm also getting a little bit of the allergy season for some of you that may be affecting you, particularly, obviously, for those of you who have allergies of some kind. Pay attention to throat, the voice. Some of you on and off have some issues around your throat or with your voice, with your speech. And it could be related to allergies, but it can also be related to other factors. Many of you are going to go either for a massage, for a spa, for a haircut. Like you're going to give yourself some sort of a treatment because you're going to feel the need to disconnect a little bit from your daily life. Your daily routine will be shifting and changing a little bit, and you just have to take your daily life sometimes as it comes. Something will be misplaced, and I'm getting the sense that something that you ordered to be delivered, it's either going to go to the neighbors or something that the neighbor ordered is going to go to you. Like, pay particular attention to where everything needs to go, whether that is something ordered online, being shipped or delivered, whether that is an email, who it goes to, or if that is a text or a phone call. There's going to be a little bit confusion about personal matters. There's going to be a little bit confusion about love matters. And this is mostly about you struggling emotionally, about some feelings that you'll be having for someone. Your partner, if you are married or if you are in an established relationship, your partner be a little bit irritating. But also you need to stop and think, maybe it's you who is getting a little bit more frustrated than usual. So again, understand where is it that you need to slow down, where is it that don't say anything, otherwise you're going to end up saying the wrong thing. Give yourself a little bit time or a little bit more space. Your boss is going to reward you for something. And I'm getting the sense that you're going to get accolades of a job well done. New perspective connected to your work will be opening up. Your work, your employee have like some plans for you. And in some ways, you are going to be introduced to these new plans that they have for you, either formally or informally. And figuring out which of these perspectives could be the best one for you may create a little bit of inner frustration because maybe you don't know what to do right away. Pay attention to anyone who during this time be asking to borrow money from you. You have to carefully examine what you can give right now and what you cannot give right now. You'll be dealing with somebody who wants something from you, either money, maybe they want your support, maybe they want something else from you, and it feels like you cannot provide this for this person, whether that's your support or whatever they be needing from you. And for some of you, I'm getting the sense that you already have a feeling who this person is, because in some ways they're pressuring you into doing something, okay? Or they are triggering you into doing something. If that is the case, for many of you, you're going to be like, enough is enough, and you are going to put an end to this attitude from this person, or you could be putting an end to your association with this person. And for some of you, this means that you are going to decide that you are no longer the enabler. If this makes any sense to you, Capricorn. There's going to be new developments when it comes to money, income, taxes, family income, when it comes to investments that you have, when it comes, and I'm even getting that for some of you, maybe before you weren't very familiar with cryptocurrency or Bitcoin, now you're going to get yourself educated about it. You're going to want to find out more. Maybe before you didn't know about investments in real estate. Now you're going to choose to get some additional information and to get yourself educated about it. If you didn't know before about a new platform, a new way to make money, maybe a new platform on the internet for you to make money or to introduce yourself and your work or products that you'll be selling, now you're going to put together materials and you're going to get yourself educated about it. So there's something that you may be interested in, and before you decide to invest, to spend money on it, or before you decide if that's the way to go for you, you are going to sit down, you're going to examine your situation, and you are going to choose to educate yourself further, whether that is a small thing or whether that is a big thing like investments or a new career. So there is something that you are going to focus a little bit more in detail, more carefully, and to see if this is something that down the line you are going to end up benefiting from your association with a company, your association with a social group, your association with a community, or a faith or a religion. That could be anything. You are now opening the doors to the next months of your life due to some planetary movements that are happening today, and that in combination to Mercury going retrograde and some eclipse movements, astrological things happening, events happening with eclipses. That's what the Akashic records are showing me. It feels that now you are pushing open the energy for the next months. You are setting the tone of what is to happen, to come in your life, to unfold in your life in the next 12 months. And I got a similar message for the next months for a lot of other signs that I read so far. Whatever you end up purchasing now, okay, it's very important, whether that is a small purchase or a big purchase, it's very important that if that involves a contract, you read the fine print. If it is something that you buy, you keep the receipts, because down the line you end up having mixed emotions about it, and you want to give yourself the chance and the option of having to return something if you happen to change your mind or your emotions, how you feel about it. Some of you are going to be looking into a new car. This could be for yourself. This could be that maybe you are helping somebody else check out different cars, because I'm getting the sense that you are going from one dealership to another dealership, and other ones are just flipping through different pictures of cars on your phone or on your computer. Any commitments that you may be making right now, formally or informally, in person or a verbal agreement or a written agreement, is going to be legally binding. Make sure what is it that you are agreeing to do. What are you promising to do? Because at some point it could have a huge weight on courts. So pay attention to any verbal agreements or written agreements. You are opening the door to new and bigger transformations in your life. Your status in the family will be changing. Your family in some ways will be growing, either to people getting married, therefore family is growing that way, or it could be that news of pregnancy and children being born. And I'm even getting the sense that if you have a pet, maybe you have to take this pet to the vet, or you'll be looking to buy a pet. In ways, you are expanding your knowledge, you are expanding your horizon, your heart is expanding, because maybe you didn't have an idea that you could love so much. And this expansion for the better, in the positive sense, your life expanding, you attracting more new perspectives and more opportunities in your life, is going to continue to be offered to you continuously in the next 12 months. And that's where your growth is. This is where your blessing is. This is what karma has been working on your behalf in the ether. You will be transforming because you are allowing yourself to change your mind, because you are allowing yourself to get to know a new perspective, a new point of view in political matters, in spiritual matters, in personal matters. So give yourself a chance to change your mind, and you don't have to be so set in your ideas. Sometimes in life you have to adjust. And with this adjustment, it's either because you changed your address recently or you are about to, or because maybe you change your line of work. And maybe this is not a change that you are initiating. Maybe the changes will find you. But either way, whether you initiate this change or these changes end up finding you, they are only going to have one purpose: to help you transform your life and upgrade your life for the better over the course of the next 12 months. How you feel right now, it is completely going to change, because by this time next year, you're going to feel that you are a completely different person with a brighter horizon, new thinking, and a much more expanded mind and knowledge. You are going to come across certain ideas and opportunities that you are going to sense right away that this is an opportunity that rarely comes around. But either or, the advice is not to rush into anything, examine everything, or take your time. Whether that is a new relationship that is coming up for you, take your time, okay? Whether that is an investment opportunity, take your time, carefully examine everything. A new job situation, take your time, examine everything, whatever the opportunity be. You could also be a little bit edgy about something, like having a tendency to jump the gun about everything, or feeling a little bit reserved, or when you sit on the edge of your chair and like waiting for something to happen, maybe a little bit anxious. If this is how you'll be feeling, these are only temporary feelings, and don't let them get out of control. Few of you are going to have some good news or a major breakthrough. This could be in a therapy form of some kind. This could be a breakthrough with your personal matters. This could be a breakthrough with anxiety or depression, for those of you who were struggling with anxiety or depression. So some kind of a breakthrough. This was a little bit more specific for those of you who are struggling with these particular issues, but generally speaking, it is like some kind of a breakthrough. So I get in the sense that your luck is going to shift for the better, but it may not be visible to you just yet, because as I said, a lot is happening in the ether, and it's very important that you always focus on accepting the situation, accepting what is happening, and you are going to be given the strength, anything that you need to overcome tiny little struggles, big struggles, and to accept this bigger role, to accept this bigger, better luck coming your way. So don't be afraid to be happy again, Capricorn. I hope that this is making sense to you. And of course, for those of you who would like to know more, I have already uploaded a whole new reading for your sign and for other signs. And for those of you who are interested for download and purchase, the link for the Vimeo videos is posted down here below in the show more description box. Like, share, subscribe. Contact me for a private reading. Email me at amalightworker@gmail.com or visit my website www.amalightworker.com. Thank you very, very much, and I will reconnect with you in the next video. Bye for now.